Hello my beautiful darlings, and welcome back to my channel and to another video. Of course, if you're new here, please subscribe, follow me on Instagram, hit the bell. It's really not difficult and you will support me and I would be immensely grateful. So yes guys, if that's done, let's begin the video. And today I'm gonna share with you the best. Of course, there are so many other, like I could have chosen half of my storage, but these are really great all year round fragrances. What does it mean to me is that the note structure of the fragrance is made in a way that it works in summertime and also in wintertime as well. So yeah, usually it's a beautiful mixture between musks or vanillas and some fruity accords or something fresher and greener at the top. You know what I mean? I think so. So let's begin, guys. Some fragrances are a little bit higher up in the price but great quality. Some fragrances are definitely low in the price and also great quality. So yes, let me start with the two little decants that I have here. I do not have full bottles yet, unfortunately, and these are both from Initio, so we are starting at that higher shelf. And the first fragrance that I have here for you is Addictive Vibration, and to me it is such a beautiful fragrance. Like, think of all year round perfect alien with apple. Does it sound good? Not already, so let me tell you, it also has honey to it. Absolutely stunning. It is so nice, so wearable. It is very strong, and I must say the projection is also on the strong side, so be careful with those sprays. The longevity is great all day. It's so good. It's so good. I must say it's definitely less dark and it's slightly sweeter than the original Alien. So if you love Alien vibe, but you wanna have something different, something definitely more spring and summer appropriate, but of course you can wear it in the cold weather, then I think Addictive Vibration will be your perfect all year round fragrance. And also with these fragrances, I didn't really hold back with the price. And that is because these are fragrances that you can use all year round and they will be perfect. So you don't really have to invest in other fragrances, if you know what I mean. You can literally have one and you're okay. So yes, Addictive Vibration, fantastic to all my Alien lovers. You don't need Alien flankers. I think this one is the most fantastic because it lasts the best, it performs fantastic, and is just lighter and a little bit fresher. Just lovely. And the next one that I have is surely on a aromatic savory side. There's nothing sweet here. It's unisex, but I think it works beautifully on women, myself included. I love it, and that is Rehab. And to me, when I looked at the note structure, I was like, no, I will surely not like it. Like, what is this? You know, because the note structure is completely not what I usually like. But when I smelled it, I was gone. It's so good. Yes, it is slightly herbal in that typical Initio herbal way. If you have tried Initio fragrances like Psychedelic Love and all the others that have slight unisex, strong unisex touch to them, they have this vibe. I don't know even how to explain it. You just have to smell it yourself to know what I'm getting at. So yes, this is like this typical Initio aromatic fragrance. And it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. It's insane. I don't know how they did it, but to me it's clean and deep and dark and like almost smoky at the same time. Just fantastic. It's also very calming to me. And at the same time, it's very sexy. So it's full of contradictions, but it just works so well. It's very unique. Some may say it's a masculine fragrance, but I think this one really works beautifully on women, as I said. And surely not what I would usually go for, but I think it really works here. Really, really works. So I absolutely love it. I cannot wait to have it. And also my boyfriend really likes it, like really, really likes it. So I think we're just gonna purchase it and share it. That's how good it is. So that is Rehab from Initio Parfum Prive. And I have another fragrance, speaking of my boyfriend, I have another fragrance that's not only also in white bottle, also a little bit higher in the price, and also completely unisex. And this is a fragrance that I purchased for myself specifically, and unfortunately my sneaky little boyfriend with his sneaky sticky fingers already has it on his shelf. Wonder why? It's that good. And that is Santal Blanc from Van Cleef and Arpels. And I hear voices from people that to them it smells like cucumber dip, you know, stuff like that, like this creamy cucumber dip. I don't really get it, to be honest. To me, it's just a beautiful, clean, milky sandalwood with a very green fig. Absolutely gorgeous, in my opinion. For some reason, my boyfriend thinks that it's similar to Fahrenheit by Dior. I personally do not see that comparison, but you know, he smells what he smells. To me, it's just so pure. so pretty, yet completely non-sweet, completely unisex, but at the same time you don't get a lot of aromatic vibes, you don't get anything harsh here, you just get this beautiful clean smoothness and milkiness. So to me, it's one of the softest unisex fragrance. Absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous bottle. I really love Van Cleef bottles. And also what I have to say is one of the best lasting from the whole range from the brand. So I would highly recommend getting it because I was able to get it on a massive discount, and I think it actually happens quite often with these. So yes, check it out down below. I will surely link something interesting for you. But to me, Santal Blanc is a great all year round fragrance because, as I said, it's slightly woody, it's milky, it's creamy, but it's also fresh and slightly green. So it matches literally any weather, and it will shine in any weather actually, because of those notes that are in here. They just gonna match whatever's outside, and that's lovely. And that's Santal Blanc, and I'm gonna shut up about it. Okay, my darlings, next one. What do we have next? Maybe I will go with something cheaper finally for a change. And that is none other but Libre from YSL. Of course, we do have a fantastic option from Zara, which I think is called Golden Decade. So if you want something even more on a budget, check out Golden Decade. But the DNA itself is of course original to Libre. So yeah, it's just lovely, this one. It is vanilla. It is slightly citrusy in the beginning. It's definitely heavy on white florals and lavender as well. So to me, it still can be actually called unisex. It definitely falls in the same realm as Initio Rehab, as Santal Blanc, but with this one we have a heavy dose of vanilla, and this one is definitely sweeter than the other two. So I personally really like it. Although I must say I'm not always in the mood for this fragrance, but it's just lovely. It's just lovely. It is not too sweet. You get those beautiful white florals that are appropriate throughout the whole year. Because of the top of the fragrance, which is slightly fruity, you know, I think there's some blackcurrant and mandarin orange, if I'm not mistaken. You have this nice fresh burst, but then in the dry down you have beautiful vanilla in there. So yes, another fantastic fragrance that's gonna be suitable for any time of the year. You can have it as a daytime fragrance, but you can totally overspray it and pull it off at night time. To me, it's sexy, calming, and sophisticated all at the same time. Pretty much like Rehab from Initio. I'm not saying they're similar, but they do have a similar vibe, to me at least. So yes, absolutely beautiful vanilla white floral with some aromatic touches, especially from the lavender. So check it out if you haven't already. They do, of course, have many flankers at this point. I have the original with no cap, but I'm still okay with it. So yeah, that's why I sell. Another baby of mine is from Paco Rabanne, and this is the fragrance that pretty much started my YouTube channel journey, because I've been raving about it since my first video actually, and that is Olympea from Paco Rabanne. And I haven't spoken about this fragrance for the longest time. I think it's been over a year actually. And to me, this fragrance is actually so perfect all year round. It's insane. It is a salty vanilla with some white florals to it and slightly spicy kick at the very beginning, but fortunately not too much, because I don't really love those, you know, gingery blasts. No, thank you. I'm just not into them. For some reason, I cannot stand it. But in here, everything is just perfect. This is so amazing in winter, but also so amazing in summer. It is such a versatile, super sexy, sweet fragrance. Very vanilla, very salty, and it is just amazing. Of course, this out of the whole range is to me the most versatile from them all. It is just so beautiful, guys. I know that it's not the same quality as it was when it was released, which is such a shame, but I find it still to be long-lasting and very well performing. I do not have any issues with it whatsoever. If you love salty vanillas but sprinkled with beautiful white florals that elevate the fragrance, it is still sweet, it is salty, it kind of smells like a warm skin, but not only in the summertime, you know? It's just perfect. It's just perfect for any weather. It really warms up in winter. It becomes so cozy and so sweet. And in summertime, those salty tones take the lead and just give you that bronze goddess vibe to you. So I adore it. I love being a bronze goddess. So Olympea is just fantastic for me. Not to mention, the whole entourage of the fragrance just sold me, because I love Greek mythology, and yeah, I was just bought instantly, you know what I mean? So yes, Olympea, I think it is still so worth getting. There are so many salty vanillic fragrances that are on the market, but in my opinion, Olympea is actually still the best. Even though it's synthetic, even though it's just Paco Rabanne, I don't care. It's the best to me. It's my love, and I recommend you getting it before they rebatch it again and make it even less long lasting. So yeah, that's the one that I adore for all year round. Next we have Armani Prive, and that is Rouge Malachite. And even though this DNA, it's not anything new, because you know, we have aliens flankers, we have beautiful glamour for Micallef, we have so many dupes of Rouge Malachite at this point, but in general I think that this DNA is absolutely fantastic for all year round. Unlike Addictive Vibration, was it? Yes, I think so, right? Yes, Addictive Vibration from Initio. This one isn't sweet at all. This is definitely a tuberose amber fragrance. It is slightly herbal in the beginning, so keep it in mind. But then as it warms on your skin, it gets very creamy and tuberosy and ambery. There's also some vanilla in here. So in general, it's a very, very nice blend. It lasts very well, and it can be your all year round fragrance. You can even wear it to the beach and nothing bad is gonna happen. Trust me, it's gonna actually perform beautifully. So yeah, so good, so good. Let me spray it on my thumb, because why not? Yeah, to me it's surely not as sweet as Initio version. It is just more sexy, so to speak. I think so. I think you can call it sexy. So yes, Rouge Malachite is a great option if you have a budget and you want something for all year round that's gonna be sensual and creamy and pretty much appropriate for any occasion. So yeah, that's Rouge Malachite, lovely one. Oh, I have still a few fragrances to go through, so can you stick with me? I really hope so. Next we've got Parfums de Marly Safanad, and to me this is one of the most beautiful orange blossoms ever created. Even though I'm not the biggest fan of the note in here, it is just intoxicating. It's so feminine, very sensual, but very appropriate for all year round. And again, it's because of the note structure. It's fruity, we have orange, we've got pear, we've got iris, ylang ylang, orange blossom, and orris, and then we have amber and sandalwood and vanilla. So as you can tell, we have some tropical florals, we have some fruity touches, but we also have a very warm dry down with some depth. So yes, this one is gonna work amazingly all year round because it's not too sweet. Although some people say it leans gourmand, I may or may not agree. Like I'm torn here, all right? But in general, it's absolutely beautiful, and I did use quite a bit, as you can see, considering how much bullshit I have on my shelves basically. So I highly recommend it. It's so good, guys, and not many people talk about it. You know, from the brand it's usually Delina, and now it's Oriana, and that's pretty much it. But Safanad is so glorious, and definitely more mature and sophisticated than the others. So get it if you can. Now we've got beautiful orange blossom fragrance that I also adore, but this one is definitely more jasmine oriented, and that is Elie Parfum. Great price, great longevity, at least on me, and great projection. This is ultra sexy. For some reason, men really love this fragrance, and I adore it too. I'm not gonna lie, this is so beautiful. Even though I don't use it enough, I must admit, I for some reason keep pushing it back, and I really should wear it because I know how magnetic it is. It's such a compliment grabber. It's very out there yet super sophisticated. So they did a great job. Here we have orange blossom, jasmine, and rose honey. So you know, you have this beautiful honeyed warmth with some jasmine, so again white florals and orange blossom. So this is another one that's perfect for all year round. Also, I think it's a great signature scent. Just amazing, super sexy, great for everyday, but also for special events. So I think it's definitely worth having if you love the mixture of orange blossom and jasmine. There's also quite a bit of patchouli here, but I don't care, it's nice. So that is Elie Le Parfum. Now another one that is a cheapie but such a goodie. Unfortunately, I do not have it with me because it's in my other house, and that is of course Montblanc Signature, and this is one of the most beautiful, clean, floral vanilla ever. For the price, you cannot beat it. We have clementine, so we have that slight fruity touch. Then we have magnolia, if I'm not mistaken, and the dry down is slightly musky and very vanillic. It's very clean smelling, it is beautiful, it to me is perfect for brides as well. Great longevity and sillage, so I highly recommend it. I adore the bottle as well. I wish I had it on my shelf at this point, but unfortunately it's on my mother's shelf. Yeah, so that's my life. But I still very much recommend it. I might actually have to double up with bottles so we have it in both houses. So that is Montblanc Signature. And the next one that I have here for you is Elie Deja Vu White Floral. So let's say you don't really love Elie Saab, you might actually really love Deja Vu. They are slightly similar, the same vibe, you know. White floral. This one has tuberose though, also has patchouli, but has actually a beautiful dose of vanilla. It has nectarine, so I really love it. As you can see, I used it a lot. Favorite white floral of mine for sure. So that is Deja Vu. I'm not gonna talk too much about it because I've had so many reviews of it. Alright, next fantastic fragrance for all year round is Je ne sais quoi from Theo Cabanel, and this is one of my newest fragrances and I am absolutely in love with it. This one is matcha tea and rice, mainly what you get. Also mate, so gorgeous. And so with this one you get that ricey powderiness, which is very cozy and warming and just plush and precious and almost makes you hungry. And at the same time you have very fresh green notes to it that just elevate this fragrance, make it more playful, make it beautiful for every day. It's gonna be a gorgeous summer scent, but also because of that, you know, plushiness of it, it's gonna be perfect for winter. And the longevity is fantastic on it, so is the sillage, and I really like the bottle. It's very simple and cute. So yes, Theo Cabanel, I absolutely love this fragrance. Je ne sais quoi is definitely one of my favorites from the brand, so I was kindly sent the full bottle, so I'm very grateful. And in general, this is a fragrance that's so versatile. You can even share it with your partner because it's completely non-sweet. There's pretty much no sweetness to this fragrance, yet it just smells so fantastic. I love it. I just love it. I don't know what it is about it, but I just truly love it. If you love tea scents, you're also gonna love it. So yes, check it out. It's fantastic. Je ne sais quoi from Theo Cabanel. And I have one last fragrance for you guys. Another fragrance that to me is just amazing all year round. It's so fantastic. Unfortunately, again, it's an expensive one, but I don't really see myself without it. I truly love it, and it's from one of my favorite brands, Kurkdjian, and that is Gentle Fluidity Gold. And I was thinking about putting in this video some other that have a similar DNA, but to me, within my whole collection, because I really love the DNA of it, so I have quite a bit of fragrances with a similar vibe. But to me, this one is definitely the most all year round appropriate, because it is non-cloying, non-offensive, yet it has that beautiful feminine structure to it because of that vanilla, but also it's slightly piney because of the juniper berries. It's just a perfection, So if you can splurge, I definitely recommend getting this one, maybe even over Baccarat. It is so beautiful, so beautiful. The longevity is fantastic on it. I also get very nice projection. I never have issues with MFK fragrances. You know, they have slightly alcoholic structure, so they're more so in the air rather than you smelling them, if you know what I mean. So be aware of that, but I can assure you, you are smelled. You are smelled. No, ale wiedziałam, że przyjedziesz. Cześć.
Cześć, jazda. Już idę.
Masz jedzenie?
Mam.
Okej. Nie, no będę gotować potem. So yes guys, I don't want to ramble too much about it again and again, because you guys know I love it. I know you love it, and that's it. That's Gentle Fluidity Gold, fantastic for all year round.
all year round, everybody. Woo-hoo.
No, kochanie, I have a minute to record.
I forgot that.
And that is it, my darlings. I really hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please let me know in the comments. Also tell me which of these, or maybe something else, is your favorite all year round scent. I would love to know, and see you in my next one. Bye.